Hey guys, it's Tamika. I'm back. I wanted to just do a quick general read for you guys and hope it resonates with someone. So I've already shuffled. Um, just gonna pick 6 cards and interpret the message from those 6 cards. I hope you guys are having a good evening. Um, First card is the Nine of Cups. Water energy is actually a Pisces card. Then we have Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is Earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have the Seven of Wands. That's fire energy. That is, again, that's Sagittarius energy. We have the King of Swords. That is air energy. And I believe that is Gemini. Then we have the Page of Swords again, or Sword Suit again, and Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Let's get one more card. One more card. One more card. Keep getting two. One card, please. Okay, and we have the Page of Wands. So wow, so far I see a lot of pages. We have 3 pages. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Page of Swords. And those are all very, depending on what it is you see, they can be very young or immature energy, or they can be, like I like to say, the freshmen of the group. Excuse me. So let me see what we have so far. So we have the Nine of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Oh, sorry. So the page. Oh my God! I keep wanting to say the page. So these pages must be important. So the Nine of Cups is the energy of a wish fulfillment, something that you've been working on, something that you've wished for, is now coming true. Is now coming to your reality. So we put that with this Page of Swords, and like I said, that could be that freshman type energy where you are you've graduated from the 8th grade and now you're a freshman in high school, and although you have knowledge under your belt, now you're in a position to gather more knowledge. So this wish fulfillment could be something to do with gathering knowledge. um, this Page of Swords is also a card of a person who, well, the stalker card, as they call it, but just someone who may be paying close attention to you. I have that paired with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a fire energy, passionate, creative, and it is usually a stance of taking a position, standing your ground, protecting yourself to some degree. So, your your wish fulfillment is to be. I'm probably gonna delete this video. Oh, look at my friend. Hey, friend. Sorry, the birds come to me very often. It's like all different types of birds. We get blue jays, we get cardinals, we get red cardinals, blue jays, we have woodpeckers. Um, I want to say that is a sparrow, one with the red in the front or the orangey color. Anyway, um, Pages are also energies of messengers. So it could be that someone's wish fulfillment is to send a message to someone, but that message is being blocked. If that is the case, then the wish fulfillment and that message being blocked would have to deal with this King of Swords energy. And this King of Swords is the energy of someone who thinks logically. They don't allow emotions to cloud their judgment. They look at the facts of a situation and it is what it is. Not that they're not compassionate people, but they're not about the bullshit. It's about facts. It's about truth. So this Page of Swords could be in a position to want to holler at this King of Swords energy. But if that is the case, then this Page of Swords is very low level in aspect of the court cards. We have the pages, the knights, the queens, and then the kings. So we think of freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So the kings are the seniors of the group. They're like they're like the fathery type material. They're the wiser ones of the group. You know, the ones who gone through some things and seen some things and lived through some things. So if we're going to pair this King of Swords with this Page of Swords, then that's not a very fair comparison. And not that that could not happen, but with this holding your ground or standing your ground energy, there's something there's something not quite right about the situation. So okay, so it looks like this King of Swords is looking to start a new beginning or start over to some degree. Page of Pentacles can be about someone who is very determined, someone who's dependable. It can be someone who's just getting their footing into whatever it is they're doing, but they're starting off on a very good start. So this King of Swords could be trying to find his new grounding away from this Page of Swords energy. Now the Page of Wands is the energy of, again, like that freshman energy. Is fresh, energetic, is creative, is like you just came up with a banging ass idea, and it's just like a burst of energy. I don't know what to say other than that. So this King of Swords could be getting a new beginning of sorts that has him excited, that has nothing to do with this Page of Swords energy. And maybe that is his wish fulfillment. His wish fulfillment is to get away from this Page of Swords energy, this energy of someone that is watching, dedicating. Okay, Page of Swords is a person who researches, someone who digs for the truth. So this could be someone who is keeping an eye out on you, trying to see what you're up to. It doesn't even look like this King of Swords is paying any attention. In this picture, he's looking up at his pentacle, trying to get his footing, trying to start something new. In this one, he's looking up at this Page of Wand. He's looking up at this wand and he's checking it out, and he's like, okay, I see why I could do this, and I can see why I could do that. I'm not even thinking about that. But this Page of Swords is checking him out, like heavily checking him out. And maybe this wish fulfillment for this Page of Swords is this new beginning with this King of Swords. I'm going to try to pull a clarifier for each one, or just to clarify where I feel comfortable. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, so I'll use these. Oh, please don't fly away. It's kind of windy out here and a little chilly, but I have the wine. And it's keeping me a little warm, a little tingly. Okay. So as far as signs, we have Pisces, we have Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Oh, it's so chilly. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and Leo, Aries, and Sag. Okay. So let's find out about this Page of Swords. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Oops. Page of Swords. Maybe these are not the cards to use. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. For the Page of Swords, now usually I don't typically like doing reversals because I'm still learning the upright meaning of these cards. So I only do them when I'm, I guess, guided to. So we have the we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. And the Ten of Swords in the upright means that you're ending a cycle, that you're getting over being stabbed in the back or feeling, going through this mental conflict, this mental depression, this anxiety, this stress. This Ten of Swords upright, it's like you're leaving all that behind. You've hit rock bottom and you're not going to do that anymore. But in the reverse, it is you're still wallowing in that feeling of pity. You're still wallowing in that feeling of distress and depression and anguish. You're not trying to get out of that energy. This is, I don't know. Seems like this could be someone who yeah, the Three of Swords. It has to do with heartbreak. The Three of Swords is the energy of being heartbroken. Typically, in decks, the Three of Swords is a heart with three daggers through it. This particular one is a woman being stabbed. Well, I believe this is a vampire. But yes, she's a vampire. And she's getting stabbed in the heart by a vampire killer. However, it's about heartbreak. So this Ten of Swords has something to do with heartbreak. We have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is um, usually an energy of reciprocity, equal give and take. Oh, there go my friends down there. This particular Six of Swords, she is holding the justice scales. One is lower than the other, which speaks to me that this is not an equal give and take. And she is also fraternizing with rats. Not that rats are a bad thing, but in terms of this reading, it just speaks to the quality of person that you could be dealing with. Tell me, no, too many. We're trying to do one at a time. Seven of Wands. Can you please tell me about the Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands. It looks like this King of Wands is the one that needs. It's the defensive one. Like he's holding his position against someone. The Nine of Wands, carrying a heavy weight. It's a lot of wands here. And wands is a lot of passionate energy. This person or this situation, whatever it is very, oh my God, it's cold. It is very fiery. It's very spicy. It's very spicy. Maybe this person is upset or angry because they can't get over this Ten of Swords energy. They can't get over this heartbreak. They're carrying these burdens of all this Ten of Swords energy. Ten of Swords energy is you have 10 swords in your back. You feel defeated. This person does not want to leave that energy. They're carrying around these Nine of Wands, fire energy. They're carrying around all this weight, all this anger. They need to release it. Okay, I'm going to. Somebody really does need to release this energy. It's not healthy. I don't know what the situation is, but the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords reversed, the Three of Swords. This is the Seven of Wands. It's a lot of depressed energy. It's a lot of low vibe energy. It's a lot of doubtful energy. Not knowing how to get it out of a situation type of energy. I'm going to pull a card for advice. And then I'm going to close this out and hope that it resonates or helps someone. I am new to this stuff. Well, not necessarily. Well, yes, new. I'm in my infantile stages. But I just I want to put these videos out because I feel like I have a message to give with the information that I can give, and I hope that it's helpful to someone. So we're gonna get a card for advice. God dang it. And we got two. Alright. God dang it. Okay. We have noticed the blessings. Your purpose is joy. Your purpose is joy. Your purpose has nothing to do with how you make a living. That is your vocation, mission, or inspired passion. All worthy, but your purpose is much simpler and bigger. Your purpose is joy. It's about discovering, nurturing, and celebrating who you truly are, and knowing and loving yourself at the deepest level. Whoever this person is, they need to find joy in themselves and not trying to find happiness in someone else. You'll never be happy um, if you rely on your happiness coming from outside of yourself. I've done that for years. It's not healthy, it's not productive, and it gets you nowhere quickly. Notice the blessings. Gratitude puts us in a position of having instead of wanting, thanking rather than complaining. When we focus on what we already have and take stock of our blessings, we get more blessings. What what are you grateful for? Share it with yourself and others. We have to walk in a energy of gratitude. You have to be thankful for everything, even in your bad times. Excuse me. I know it's easier said than done. I've been in positions where I was really, really down, really, really out, and instead of instead of I don't want to make it sound so simple, because it's not easy just to say, oh, you know what, I should go and do this instead of doing that, or I should go and watch a movie with a friend instead of sitting in the bed crying. Like, I know it's easier said than done, but we also can make decisions where we don't allow ourselves to sink deeper in. I would be in so much despair and in so feeling so depressed and so down on myself, and instead of at least just laying in bed crying, I would play the saddest, most depressing songs all day, and it just made me sink deeper. It was like I enjoyed feeling that pain, because maybe pain was all I knew. Who knows? But we gotta try our best to just make little steps, conscious baby steps every day. Conscious baby steps. Maybe instead of 5 hours of sad music, 3 hours. Maybe instead of sitting around in our pajamas all day, at least take a shower, change, and feel fresh. Just little things. Little things that will gradually progress to more baby steps and bigger steps, where then you're realizing, wow, how did I even get out of that? Like, I wouldn't even be able to give someone the steps to be able to get out of that. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry, I ramble on sometimes. Um, that's the end of this video. I hope it was helpful to someone. Um, and I hope you guys have a great night.